Hello. It's been a little bit. I've been slacking off like a little wuss, but I got myself some tea and I can continue working. I may or not have put some sort of drug in the tea to make it easier for me to keep going. I'm joking. I swear I didn't. But whatever. I'm probably not going to stream for long. I'm a lazy guy. You know how it is. But I'm probably just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna model a little bit more and hopefully finish the model I've been working on. Yep, I made some pretty good progress already. I'm very proud. So we'll continue that right now. Most of the things I actually gotta finish are things like, you know, the eyes. Mostly the eyes. I do have to add some more frills as well. That's a necessity. I have to do that. You know, if I don't, I get shot. Shot in the head. And I've heard that hurts, like a lot. So I'm gonna finish the eyes. I'm probably gonna have to do some texturing as well. That is a must. Texturing. And yeah, the frills as well. Which I'm not really that excited about. I've really just been holding off on doing this because I'm afraid of the frills. The frills scare me. Not actually. Not that much. Also, I have the Haruhi Suzumiya soundtrack currently playing on my Spotify right now. So yeah, we have that lovely soundtrack playing while I model and drink tea, which I hope to God won't burn my mouth. It did not burn my mouth. We're safe. My computer's yelling at me. But I don't care. So I worked on the mouth a little bit off stream. So it looks nicer. It looks nicer. Basically, it's open now. It's just straight up open. And I have it curved to the current like pose it needs to be, like on the reference. See, it's like a fucking ooh bullshit. So yeah, we have that. I gotta add eyebrows. I gotta add the eyeliner stuff, and then the pupils, and you know, all the parts of the eye. Then I gotta make the textures to make it look nice, which I'm probably just gonna do lazily, because I don't really care about being all fancy smancy. I'm also not as good at doing fancy smancy stuff anyway, so yeah. I know these frills need to be done, and they're like a double layered frill, and then sock frills need to be done. And after that, you know, after texturing, I should be finished. And I hope I can get it knocked out, like, today. That'd be really nice. Because, yeah, this has been going on for quite a while. So I have these like lines right here, like these lines that I kind of popped out, and I intend on using these to help make the little eye things, like a normal person. I just don't really know how I'm gonna do that because I don't really do it like this. I'm trying out new tactics as I go. So I'm gonna make them bald. And then I'm going to look through. And I'll use this. Yeah. I'll get rid of the bows too, for now. And the ears. Just so I can see it better. So these parts need to pop out. A little bit on the bottom too, actually. I'll do those separately. These need to pop out like this. They need to go forward like this. Yeah. And then I'm not gonna make it exact. I think doing it exact would be a bit too hard. I'm just gonna do it the way I want. Simple, nice, and it works. So, yeah. So I'll do it like this. Then I'll do this. And then I'll, since I kind of have this at like a weird spot, I'll have all of these come out. So, and then fuse together at the end like this. That's interesting. It has an interesting look to it, I think. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make extra loops that go down, so then they're a bit sharper. That way they're more like refined. Like they're their own thing, you know? I won't do it for this one. I'm also gonna add another loop towards the end, so that's a bit more, you know, sharp at the end. Because that just makes sense. That just makes sense. Oof. It kind of works, but there's a bit of an issue here with its normals. I could just flip it, though. Yeah, I could just flip it. This isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, there we go. It's not that bad. I'm kind of, like, neglecting the other eye because it's covered. So I'm not even gonna, like, cover it over. Like, you're never gonna see the other eye, ever. Like, if I'm animating this, ever, I'm not even gonna show the other eye because it's completely unnecessary. You don't need the other eye to be shown, so I'm just not gonna throw anything under it. Nobody needs to see it. Everyone can just be completely, like, yeah, they could be completely I can't think of the word, and it's gonna make me crash out. I'll have another sip of my tea. Delicious. I'll shove the bows back, because I don't really need them anymore. I got that part done. The hair, too. Look at that. It looks a lot less bland now, which is good. I wonder how it looks with these. Actually, you can't really tell. Oh well. I guess next is these frills here. I kind of converted this to curve, because I thought that'd be like nicer if I wanted to go make the frills, but it proved in testing to be a pain in the ass. Like an actual dignified, horrid pain. I did not have fun trying to test out if it would work or not. So I'm kind of stumped here. I just wish there weren't so many frills. It would be so nice if there weren't any frills. Fortunately, I'm not that lucky. I'm not lucky at all. I just have to deal with it. Deal with it and move forward. I mean, maybe I can like trace it. Maybe I can just like trace the plane along or something. Figure it out or whatever. I don't really know why the curve isn't working the way I'd want it to. I wonder if it's based on the number. I just forget how to check the number. And honestly, I am kind of a bit lazy to check. Yeah, I mean, it's unnecessary. I don't need it. Like, name one time I need it. Panel had secret sauce on it. How do I do it? Fuck, I'm actually gonna... Okay. Think about this logically. Okay. The curve's not gonna work, which is upsetting. And I could hand do it, which I am tempted, but that would be lame. So I'm gonna try again. You know what they say, if it doesn't work once, do it again. Surely it'll work another time. Plop, plop, and plop. There. And then delete these, because we don't need them. And no, we'll keep that. Perfect. We have the makings of a skirt. Not a skirt. Frills. We'll make it small. And we'll just have it appear right here. Oh no, I'll have it appear over here, because I think it starts over here. Then I just do everything else. I make it an array. Can I make an array the other way? Thank you. So it should, yeah, it should array like that. That's what we want, that's what we want. We'll move it. Not like that, that's not what I meant to do. Go away. Move it right here. Make the array. And then try to deform it using the curve. Alright. Alright. So. Not exactly what I had in mind. Jesus Christ. I mean... Hold on. It's kinda getting it. If I make more... There we go, it actually worked! Kinda. The offset's a bit off, but it has the spirit. It has the spirit. You know what? It's good enough. Let me try to fix the offset like this. Yeah. I'll skip this song because it's lame. Yeah. I mean, spirit's all you really need anyway. If you don't have spirit, I don't know. You just don't have spirit. No, it's kind of making me upset how like that's a little better. I think that's a bit more in line with what I want. I'll have to flip it, but yeah, it's a bit better. I'll have to curve it, which I'm going to do right now. Oh my. Thank you. Let me see if this works. It worked. It's actually working. I'm actually getting excited. One more drink of my tea. A celebratory slurp. It's getting colder. The tea. It's so over. So, what I need to do now is kind of move this upward a little more, because it's not exactly the way I want it to be. Like, this is kind of more in line with what I want. I guess the only problem there is, like, that curves out like that. Which I guess, like, I don't really know how to fix that. And this just sometimes be... should just sometimes be unfixable or whatever. It's truly cruel. Flip those normals to make them nice. Highly entertained with my spirit. Well, you kind of gotta stay positive. I think I'm just gonna go in and fuck with these later. My spirit is awesome. It's peak. Jesus, I don't want them to merge that much. That's horrible. Alright. I just need it to merge enough so that it looks nice. Come on. This might be the max amount of merge I can do. It kind of curves weird. I mean, I guess do what you want, but I'd really wish you do what I say. Subdivide it. Auto smooth it. We basically are done with these curves. This is good. I was expecting it to be a lot harder, but I'm very happy that it wasn't as hard. Let me extend these. Might be a little bit too much. It might be a little bit too much. That's better. That's better. Yeah. This is good. We're chugging along. Also, I kind of actually need this to be lower. I don't know why I want it to be closer, because I gotta add another layer of frill right above it. Yeah, that's fine. Now we can do the other layer for frill. This one should be easier since I'm not trying to make a new mesh. I think I'm just gonna go full texture. I'm also gonna just straight up ignore whatever's going on here. It's not important. I don't need to worry about it. It's not important at all. Celebratory sip once more. Yeah. I'll save it too. I'll also name it. Skirt frill Again. Again, once more. And now that we have that done, I can add the other one, which I'm just gonna make it a plane. It's just gonna be another plane. It's just easier to deal with. I absolutely adore planes. If you 3D model and you don't use planes, I gotta wonder, what is going on inside that head of yours? Are you goated, or are you just misinformed on how goated planes are? Because they're so good. I can't name a single time planes have ever, like, made me sad. It's just been really good. Yeah, I gotta make another array, since those are easier to deal with. And another -1, since we're starting here. I'll just prematurely make 32, and see where I am after I make the thing. Definitely ignorance. Like, I used to not use planes as much, and then I learned how good planes are. It's just kind of, it's like, the best way I can explain learning how good planes are in Blender is like, if you ate all your food without any seasoning for your entire life, and thought it was better that way, and then when your friends decide to show you what salt tastes like on a potato, and then you suddenly start to realize, hold on, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was. This ain't so bad. Okay. Curious. Let me actually make it a bit easier to handle by making it smaller. So it's getting in like this, curling in like that. So it enters like this. So yeah, there we go. I got it all figured out. Then I just make it above it. It might just be rude. I don't know why this like front skirt is like deciding it's a really good idea to just like push forward a little bit while everything else is like, you know, actually acting how it should. It might just be being mean, but it's a little cruel. There we go. That's better. I guess I'll fix the front at some point at some time. You're asking too much of me if you want it fixed right now. You know what, actually, it's making me upset, so I'm gonna fix it right now. Give me the thingy, please. Give me the curve, thank you. I'm just gonna push it back. Yeah, that's better. It's a little awkward if you look at it at the side. You can clearly see it's not right. But hey, it's fine. I did it! The hard part is finished. I also should probably go add a subdivision. Okay. Should probably have made these merged. That's better. Now it's all smooth, nice and smooth. Okay, this kind of hurts. This kind of hurts to look at. Ooh. You know what? Whatever. Problem for future me. Future me in like 30 minutes, I'd say. This really is yippee. Okay. I have this, I have this, I have these. What I can also do real quick is I could go to the mouth, which is, you know, looking great. And I can... Okay, bro. I can open it up real quick and add something very important. First of all, I'm gonna fix up the mouth because it looks weird by like pushing these vertices closer to the middle like this. And then I'm going to please let me please let me grab these. You know what? That's better. I'm just gonna extrude this inside by like I don't... Maybe this plan wasn't a very good idea. No, I'm gonna add gonna fill it up at the back so then, you know, there's a bit of something there. And I'm gonna fix this by adding another loop. And like pushing it forward like so. Make it indent actually a little bit like this. Yeah. Actually, make it out a little bit. I think by out, I'll have it like... Nah, I'll leave it as is. Like this. It'll be fine, I hope. She looks like she ate sour. Something sour. It's like kind of curled in a little bit, and it's kind of weird. I just kind of completely forgot that would happen. You know what? Let's put you back on your normal pose real quick. Let's put you back. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I'll add like a proper shape key stuff to make the mouth movement like actually like a lot nicer to use, but for now it's just gonna be really primitive. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how the mouth is looking. This is probably my best mouth yet. I almost just said Beth. I gotta learn to speak slower, more dignified. Like a normal person. Yeah, I'm actually really proud of how this is ending up. Let me grab some of these parts. Actually, I gotta keep that there. I was gonna like I'll do it for the curve here. But hide some of these lines so it's easier to look at. I'll probably add like I don't know, I'll probably add like cell shading and with that like little line art that's like on there to make it look all like stylized or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's a logical thing to do, just, you know. Or could do like a paint aesthetic. I've always wanted to try out doing like a paint aesthetic with this type of stuff. I've just kind of never explored how to do it. Might as well figure it out. Just messing around at this point. Alright, so... I don't know. I mean, hey, if you say my speech is amazing, you'll be the first. Lurking. I've never lurked in anyone's streams before. Then again, I don't really watch streams. I watch like one streamer and that's it. They're kind of the whole reason why I'm streaming right now. They were like, they kind of inspired me. I'm very glad if my creativity is contagious though, because I'm not very good at making myself creative. Maybe if you make cool stuff, you'll make me want to do cool stuff too. Something's missing. Something's missing. Alright. I got distracted. It's the socks. I gotta work on the socks. Okay. Socks, socks, socks. I gotta... Where do I start with the socks? Damn. So the socks are separate from the shoes. Or should they be together? This is... Okay, so let me just look straight at the reference real quick. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh no, I've never tried lurking before. I always try to participate. And then, you know, suddenly it's like 5 a.m. Which is fine. It's not like I got anything I have to do the next day. I don't know. Usually when I'm like, you know, making stuff, I don't know, I just kind of put on some music, and then I end up turning off that music because I end up talking to myself a lot. 6:37. Yeah, right now it's like 1:30 a.m. It's not that late. Like, I don't know though. I think the latest I've stayed up was like 6. No, it was at like 7:30 a.m., which was I don't recommend doing that. I wasn't used to it, and I could not function. Especially because I don't drink coffee, so that made it even harder. Oh wait, hold on. I can't tell what this is. So I assume the sock goes up to there. I'm smart, I know what I'm talking about. Sock goes there. I think I'm just gonna make it pop from the shoe, because that's like easier, and I'm lazy. Oh, line. I need to grab you real quick. I'm just gonna do this. Pop it out like this. Extend it. Do this. Like up to here. And then do this. To make it like the strange little like structure that it looks like it has right here. Wait, it has frills! Oh no! Oh, I gotta do the frills there too? Oh no. This model has so many frills. Oh jeez. I'm like a frill master at this point. Like, I've done this so much. I will... No, I'll leave it as is. It's fine. As for the frills, I'll just like... I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. I'll do some simple frilling. Which is just grab some of these parts. And just kind of... Yeah. I'll just push them in. A frill diva. Yeah, most definitely. I swear, people are gonna like start calling me on the phone and be like, "We need your help. There are frills here," and I'll be like, "On my way." Jump out my window, do a backflip, do a front flip, do a dive into a roll, and skip across the lake using the fish as platforms. Run over to wherever they need me. Jump onto the computer, boot it up. Log into my account. Password has been changed. Oh dear. I have to go find out what the new password is. And then, you know, eventually I'll get the frills done. If I, like, do this. Ooh. I mean, I guess I could just do it like that. I'll just need to pop out the frills a little bit more to make it, like, work, actually. Oh my. Thank you again. Oh, the follow. Hello. 2 follows in 1 day? What is this? Some sort of Twitch? I'm sorry. Alright. I gotta extend this, and then actually I'm going to grab these. I don't like how it looks. Fuck it. I am going to grab these and I'm going to just make a whole frill. You know what? It's harder. It's probably gonna... It's gonna be a learning experience. And by learning experience, I mean, I've already done it, but... whatever, I'll call it a learning experience, because, it makes me feel like, I don't know, it just makes it feel a lot more worthwhile. I'm making this model for, another, like, VTuber, which they so happen to be here right now. Morana Bites. They're very fun to watch. I watch them a lot whenever they're streaming, and I, you know, have a whole lot of nothing going on. Hello. I'm mostly just making this for the fun of it, though. I'm kind of tempted to just start modeling like random people's OCs that I just so happen to find on the internet. Like just random people. Because honestly, modeling other people's OCs is way funner than like modeling my own OCs, for example. I don't know why, I have a lot more entertainment. I find a lot more entertainment in doing it like that. Maybe I just like being a kind individual. I don't know what I'm doing. P selection. There we go. I am modeling for free. I used to do commissions, but I don't know how I feel about charging people for my models. Like, I don't know. Every artist is always gonna hate the art that they make, at least a little bit, and I'm no different. I can't find any reason to like my model. Like when I look at this model, it's all right. I'm quite proud of it. They're a bit bald, but you know, they got the charms. Gotta put the hair back. But you know, I can't really. I don't know. A tipping system. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could. I don't know. I don't need money right now. That's a damn lie. I need money so badly. Groceries are expensive. I'm not bald, I swear. I'm not bald. Thank you for saying you like the model, though. I mean, fair is fair. If I have a bunch of money, I can most definitely buy a lot of Fumos. Buy a lot of Fumo, okay. I'm a huge Toho fan, so of course I'm gonna spend all my money on Fumos. That's like the only thing I'd ever spend my money on. Just a whole army of Fumos. Yes, yes. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Tell me how cool I am. Don't actually. My ego would burst. No, I already did this. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to get this. And then, you know what we do? We make another... Actually, no, hold on. We don't make another thing yet. We gotta convert this to a curve. Lovely. It's now a curve. Please don't stroke my ego until it bursts. It would be so cruel. It's very... My ego does not bring me pleasure, I swear. It doesn't, it doesn't. Oh dear. Great Nene sounds fun. You know what's even funnier though? We use the second part of my name. What would you call that? Great what? Oh jeez. Lord shit, it's hilarious. The birth of my creation, yeah. You're actually not even watching the birth. You're watching the you're watching the active construction, the conception. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah. You better close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes. I hope my okay, we're good. We're good. My camera runs on a battery because I'm poor. Maybe I do need the money so I can buy an actually good camera. If you can type with the eyes closed, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Honestly, if I had to complain about one thing about using a Blender, is how different it is from 3ds Max, because I love 3ds Max. It's like my favorite program, but it costs so much money. So I only could use it while I was in 3D modeling classes. But I always get Control and Shift mixed up, because Control is like... Control and Shift do the opposite things in Blender than it does in 3ds Max, and it always trips me up a little bit. I always have to actively remind myself I'm on Blender. I gotta act like I'm on Blender. Do Blender stuff, you know? Alright, now I gotta fix some of this, some of that. I can adjust the keys, but I don't know. I always try to keep it at the normal ones. My brain just like logs like what the keybinds are for each like thing. But I still trip up sometimes, you know? Especially with the Control Shift. Like with all the differences that 3DS like Max has with Blender, I can usually like know like, yes, I know that this doesn't work in Blender, but this does work in 3ds Max, so on and so forth. Like, my brain can switch between those easily. It's literally just Control and Shift that I always get mixed up on. I mean, I guess I could. I don't want to change the keys. Listen, if I'm like doing it on this and then I decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna start modeling on my laptop, I'm going to be so used to the other ones that like I'll have to adjust the key again, and then like, what if I'm on another device? I'll have to adjust the key again. Keep it default. I don't have to adjust it ever. I just have to remember. I hope I explained it right, but blah blah blah. I'm lazy, basically. I'm lazy. That's not right. Hold on, that's not right. That's better. Let's place you here. Yeah, like this. But I don't think you're supposed to be like that, actually. Okay, well, can you not move closer? Please! Oh, wait, I know why. Okay. I have to separate these two. I probably should have realized that. Where's the thing? You. There we go, now it's different. Yes, yes. I'm so good at explaining stuff. Nah. Alright, let me continue fixing this. Because it still isn't right the way I like it to. The big thing I need it to do is... Well, let me just, like, fix it right here. I need these to be equal to these ones right here. Like this. Because of how it is. And then... I did it the wrong way. I did it the wrong way, damn it. I hate how it always trips me up. There. We gotta... Yeah, that's better. And then we puff out the other side. Like so. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let me just add more parts. I might need to fix up the offset a little bit, actually. So that's better. Then we do some merging. See, that's good. I hope. I think I'll know when I subdivide it. That is solidify, not subdivide. And it did not merge correctly. That'd be too easy. That'd be too easy. Alright. Let's put you back to normal. I'll do you in edit mode. Actually, hold on, did it? It did it, okay. Alright. Yeah, if I was still, like, taking, like, as long as it did the first time I did a frill, if it was taking that long for every single frill, first of all, I would not be believing that I could do this in one stream. Like, one final stream. Like, I would be like, Welcome back to stream 465. I'm still working on the model. I would be stuck. It would be very horrible. It would actually be kind of sad to see. I need these to shrink. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll just like connect it. I'll connect it somehow. I'll just... I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy man. I'm a lazy little dingus. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but Blender is really, really fun. Like, I'm assuming you're saying that because you struggle a little bit with Blender, or you're like, you know, Blender, you're actually a Blender expert, and you're just like, I don't know, Saitama from One Punch Man. You get no joy from doing Blender anymore because you've done it. You're so good at it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain how Blender is like fun. I've tested Cube and yeah, a lot of people say like Blender's like UI, for example, is really hard. I don't know if you figured that out, but I just stick in layout. I don't touch any of these. This is actually a plugin. I don't really touch these all too much. Like I touch like 3 of these. I don't touch view select usually, and I don't touch this. I only really touch this. This stays the same, and I switch between these, but I don't use these. Like half of the stuff that's on the Blender UI you don't even use. Like they're completely useless. At least for like modeling and all that. They have their uses for things like composition, VFX, and all that jazz, but I don't... Here's a little secret, I don't know any of that, so... I don't know. It looks daunting. It's pretty easy to get into. The way I got into it is that I downloaded a model online and just kind of messed around with it. And then I just kind of got the handle of it. It took me like 5 years, tops. And I'm still not very good. Still not as good as I want to be, is what I meant to say. I have a lot to learn. Also, these frills need to be longer. Actually, no. Keep them short. Short is okay. You could be short. I'm also going to fix the normals. If I have to explain this, I will real quick. Normals, basically, we don't want red on the outside, we want red on the inside, because, like, normals, like, kind of pop out when there's no red. But when there is red, it's wrong. You're looking at the back of the normals. And the normals help with it looking nice. Yeah, that's all I can say. I don't know how to explain normals, actually. But I want to explain normals, so we're going on a side quest. Normals are like this. You get the cube, you got this. This point is like pointing out where the normals is popping. And you get like more vertices or whatever. Points are popping out like this. You want these points to be popping outside of your model and not inside of your model. When it's red, it's pointing inside of your model. You don't want that. You want it to be pointing outside. So, you know, you flip the normals and all that. I'm kind of breaking the rules a little bit because of this, but I'm too lazy to fix that. Like, look at the look at the triangle count. Don't look at the face count, because the face count lies. Look at the triangle count. That is diabolical. That is a horrible amount of triangles. Like, usually... Got my glasses locked in? Yeah. I wear my glasses all the time. I kind of have to, else I'm blind. But basically, having so many triangles is horrible. Like, usually I try to keep my models having 20k triangles max. Upwards I'd go to 50k, because over that, or that's just too much. That's just too much. Like, if you're making a game, it's probably gonna break it. Not break it, but if you have like a bunch of those, it's gonna really start lagging. So I try to keep it at a low polygon like level, low triangles, which can get hard with like characters who are designed like this, which have like heavy designs and all that. Usually when you're making a game, you would model this and then retopologize it. I'm not gonna do that because retopologizing takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, and I wasn't paying attention in my class when I was learning it, so I don't wanna do it. Like we're gonna oh yeah, I gotta bring back the ears. Ears are back. I got the sock. I got the dress and the frills for the dress. So let me bring those back. Dress frills, got those. I think what I need to do now is the pupils, or you know, the actual eye, and then I can move on to texturing, and then the rig, and then I'll be done! Oh, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna post it, like, for free. Like, online. Cause I just be like that. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these. So this, and this. I'm gonna grab all of these and I'm just gonna shove them in the asset folder. I need them to be in there to be nice and organized. I like being organized. I'm an organized man. Another sip of my tea to emphasize my organization. I look like a chipmunk. I held a bunch of tea in my mouth there. Holding it in doesn't do anything! You don't have to hold it in! Let's see. The eye should be easy. It's just a circle. Oh yeah, I need the eyebrows. I completely forgot about the eyebrows. Nah, I don't need the eyebrows. They're fine without the eyebrows, right? No, I'll add the eyebrows. Adding eyebrows is really easy. I'll add the pupil first. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do a 2D art stream. I like doing 3D art, but I also like doing 2D art. That's what I started out with. I'm not as good. But, you know. 2D art's fun. If I had to do it, I'd probably have to get a new camera. Because I prefer doing it on sketchbooks. I don't know, I feel like I'm better on sketchbooks than I am on digital. I like my digital art. I still like my sketchbook better. When I do layers, I usually end up grouping them, like when I'm doing digital art, and I like group them a bunch, and then you have like, you have a fucking, this group belongs to the sketch of the legs, this group belongs to the sketch of the shirt, this group belongs, you know, that so on, and then all of that grouping is in another group that's just a sketch, and then you have above that a bunch of other groups that are for the liner, yada yada, so on and so forth. I just like being like that. And for media, literally pencil, eraser, Just the normal stuff. I'm pretty basic when it comes to that stuff. I like drawing characters. I don't like drawing environments. You'll never see me draw an environment. You'll never even see me model an environment. I hate that stuff. It's tedious. It's destructive for my mental health. I swear. I swear it is. Never catch me doing any of that. I used to like doing paintings, but I'm not very good at paintings, so I just kind of stopped. Wait a minute. I'm not done! The highest last thing I gotta do? Oh no, 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 no. There's another frill I haven't done yet. And the heart capsule with the blood in it. I swear to God, I'm going to crash out. Oh no, oh dear. Yeah. You have a lot of I don't know, courage using those pens. I don't know. They always make me nervous. Yeah. We're already an hour in and I have more fills to do. Along with that, I have the straps for the corset thing. And that's all in addition to the eye, which I haven't even finished yet. And the collar, which I forgot was there. This is like mowing a lawn and then looking at how much you have to do. And then you realize there's a whole nother lawn you have to finish before you're done. Like that devastating feeling. Sketching is the fun part though. Sketching's the fun part. Like, you know, I don't have any examples, but sketching's the fun part. Little freaking chicken scratches and no one blames you for it. I mean, I guess if you want to go full life or death mode, I guess do as you do. I'm very curious how it looks. Because if it's like freaking beautiful art, I'll genuinely be impressed. Like I'll genuinely like, I don't know. It'd genuinely be very impressive. I mean, I trust it's probably really good. Everyone's art is good. Everyone makes amazing art. Well, you know what they say. The doodles are the best part. The doodles are great. Everyone loves doodles. I used to doodle a lot while I was still in school. Like that used to kind of be my thing. I stopped doing that, like, in senior year. And I wish I did it more. I wish I did it more. Now every single time when I want to doodle, I have to go pull out my sketchbook, and it's like a whole chore. I can't do it when I'm just simply bored at school. I can't do it on, like, the margins of my homework anymore. I have to actively think about all the other things I could be doing, and actively be like, yep, I'll do some sketches. I'll do some nice doodles. God, I can't wait to start college and do work. I'm gonna go to college to do game arts. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to be able to finally have another continued shot at school, because I wasted my high school so much. I can't wait. And also, damn. That's all I can say, damn. University has been taking your time. I don't know how much college is gonna take out of my life. I hope it ain't too much. I'd be a bit sad if it was a lot. Because, you know, while I'm in college, I want to work on, you know, modeling on my own. Like I said, I want to model a bunch of other, like, people's, like, characters. Like, that'd be really fun to do. But if, but if college starts getting in my way, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. I might just be sad. Yeah. When I was, I don't know why I'm saying it in the past tense. I'm still kind of, like, have a lot of issues mentally. But, like, it was a lot worse back then. But I use art as, like, a coping mechanism. This shit helped me so much. Because I could draw anything, create anything. Like, the idea, I could just put whatever I was thinking at the time and put it on a piece of paper and watch it do its own little thing. That was such a revolution to little me. It made me feel a lot better. It's kind of also partially default for the fact that I have like 500 different stories that I've written with like characters drawn and all that, and I probably will not continue any of them. It is sad. It's like those worlds are dead now. They're abandoned. I kind of miss those though. A lot of them weren't very good though. They got what they were coming. Yeah. I recommend you keep it nice and slow. Like, you know, don't explode with artisticness just yet. Like, keep it nice and shallow. Don't like overwork yourself with all your like artistic stuff. I always make that mistake. I always just freaking, oh, I'm out of burnout. 50 models in one day, and then I'm back in burnout the next day. It's torturous, but we make it through. That's why this model has been taking so long to make. I've been trying to limit myself. Yeah. I'm glad that you're out of burnout. I'd love to see like some of your art. Like I'd really want to see what type of things you would make. You seem like a really interesting fella. Mostly I'm curious about everyone's art. Like I'm very curious if I were to go shove like a piece of paper and a pencil in front of my like 2-year-old cousin, what would they draw? And how would it look? I want to know everyone's art. If I had the ability to contact everyone in the entire world and say one sentence, I'd ask them to send me their art, because I want to see what everyone makes. Would I give them a place to send it to? Probably not. Probably not. They'll probably just wonder for a little bit, where the hell would I send it to? And then, you know, they'll just kind of meander a little bit. And we'll just have the eye like this. All right, it's time. This last hour is gonna be used for the rest of the frills. I can't wait to get them done. Why is there a frill around the heart too? Oh dear. If you want to know what socials I'm on, you could go to like I don't know, actually. The thing is, I have, like, personal accounts on, like, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. Like, those are for, my original, like, persona. The Nene shit persona does not have any other socials other than a YouTube, which I think I'll change. So if you go on, like, TikTok or Instagram and you see someone called Nene shit, or something adjacent, it's probably me. I don't know, maybe I'll make one after stream. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, despite popular belief, I'm a very, like, I want to talk to people all the time. Very opposite to who I am. And in real life, on the internet, I want to talk to everyone. So yeah, I might as well make a social for the Nene shit. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be really beautiful. People are gonna look at Nene shit and they're gonna be like, wow, that shithead really has, you know, he has coolness to him. I think this frill is gonna be harder than the other frills because of a certain thing called the curve. The curve is probably going to kick my ass, but we'll see. Fuck, I got him switched up. Yeah. I don't know, talking online is easier. You can just, I don't know, do whatever. Like, when I'm in real life and I talk to someone, I gotta worry about a lot of things, like, I gotta make sure, okay, body straight, voice presentable, arms out a little bit so I can make hand motions to what I'm talking about, since that allows readability. Additionally, I gotta make sure I'm looking at them in the eyes, right in the eyes. Then you speak, and you gotta watch your voice. Make sure you're not too firm, so then you have a gentler tone, and all that jazz. Online, I could just smile the entire time, sound like I'm all giddy and happy, and no one will bat an eye. It's so good. If I couldn't act like this in real life, I would love it. Listen, you have to, I don't know, you some of these things you don't really think about, but like, you know you gotta do it. Like looking at them in the eyes, yeah, I'll just do that automatically. So, you know, it's not a thing I have to consciously do. I'll do that automatically, but it's something I know I have to do. Like if I was talking to someone and I was just looking at their shoes the entire time, I'd be a little bit afraid they might think I don't like them. And if someone was looking at my shoes, I'd probably just wonder if they like my shoes. I'd have to take them to, like, I don't know, the local shoe store. Let them try them on. Try on similar ones. Alright. Gotta lock it. Lock it. Lock it. Oh, my model flipped out a little bit. This is why I need to buy a better camera. Shit. I forgot that I haven't joined those two together. So it's just a mirrored part of the same thing. Yeah, it's a very good model. I didn't have it made. I didn't have it made specifically for me or anything. Like, once again, broke. Having a model made for you costs like $200. And like, I don't have that money. I don't have that money. That money's going straight to, you know, food, food, like a lot of food. I'm very hungry. I don't have that money for a VTuber model, so I just kind of found someone who was selling one that's like pre-made, changed it up a little bit. It's very well made. I like it a lot. A lot of the times before I'm streaming, I literally just shake around in in the VTuber model because it's so fun. It's so fun. I might make the heart first, actually. I might do the heart first. Oh, cube. I think I'm just going to do this and see if I can make it with a very simplistic amount of stuff. So I can move these inward, move these like this. Kinda... No, I need more. This, and this. This can be used to pop these out. And these can be used to pop these up. Yeah. And then for everything else, I can like... I can get the outline. And I'll like push it in or whatever. You know, make it look interesting. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. I was so tempted to use Vroid. Like before I started actually streaming, I tried using Vroid. I like Vroid for making characters. It's very fun to get into. You can just make some bullshit and you can say, "Yep, that's a character." Put them in a story, throw them somewhere. But I don't know. For like VTubing models and all that, I don't think it works as well. Mostly, I kind of have a preference for like 2D models, 2D like VTuber models instead of 3D VTuber models, so that's partially it. I'm biased. I mean, I guess otherwise they're pretty good, actually. Like, they're not the worst thing. You could have worse. Yeah, that's a fine heart. I'll just shove that right there. Actually, how big does it need to be? Actually, that's really small. Yeah, it's fine. A slight part of me is like considering, like, it is currently almost 2:30. That's a bit late. But also another part of me is wondering, I could go a little more, you know? Like, I'm not tired. I'm a rabbit. I am very, very energetic. Throw some carrots at me and I'm probably gonna be up for another 5 hours, but also I really gotta fix my sleep schedule. I've been waking up at like 12 since, you know, college ain't up yet. I don't have to go to college yet. Gotta keep up with the joyous times while I can before I gotta start, you know, doing school. Yeah. I mean, wherever you are, like, it's pretty early, right? I mean, if I streamed any earlier, probably would have never found me. Because originally I was gonna stream at like 10, and I usually like streaming for like 2 hours. I don't really like streaming anymore. So, you know. Yeah. God, I haven't woken up early in forever. Like I just said, I've been waking up at like 12. Genuinely cursed. I gotta like fix it. So I really gotta fix it, but also staying up so long is so fun. It's like I have an angel on my shoulder telling me, don't do it, don't do it. And then a devil on my shoulder telling me, it's so good. Plus, look at how productive I am during the night. And there's so many benefits. The only non-benefit is when you wake up and it's currently like half the day's gone. I don't know why I'm angling this. I know damn well it's not gonna work. I gotta get the thing. I'm going to copy this skirt real quick. Hide this one. And then attach all of these. Actually, no, I'll just attach the mirror for now. Jesus, that topology is horrible. Like, this is scary. Yeah. Put your school first instead of, you know, having fun at night. I'm gonna have to start doing that when my college starts. It'll make it a little bit harder to stream, I'll say that. Because, you know, I usually stream so late. I'll make it work. I'm also hoping by that time I'll have a better microphone. My microphone is horrible. I think I'm going to grab this, and this will be the basis. I want to get over here. Same as right here. And right here. Well, don't be uneven. Go down here. That's better. And then I can separate selection. It's perfect. I'll use this to make all the frills. And it will be fire. I'll take another sip of my tea, which is now more akin to iced tea, since it's so cold. Lovely. I don't remember what tea it is. I got it from like an Asian market. It's like milky flavored. Like usually I drink peppermint tea, either peppermint tea or like, I don't know, minty tea, but this is different. This is like a milky tea. I don't know what it's called. I can't read what's on the box. It's all Japanese. I haven't learned Japanese yet. I've always wanted to, but I've never been able to. Kanji scares me. Well, All Japanese lettering scares me. Yeah. Is Scotland any good? Like, I live in the United States. I've never been anywhere else other than, like, Mexico, because that's, like, where half my family lives. Is Scotland a nice place? I kind of want to check it out. At least at some point. I've seen some pictures. It looks interesting. Scotland forever! That's the only thing I can think of for Scotland. Hold on, actually, you know what? I'm gonna look. Nah, I'll let you do it after stream. My computer's gonna start lagging as soon as I open up Chrome. It's gonna be horrible. I really like nature. I like going on hikes. That's like a big thing I like doing. Like, I don't know, I live in a very, very flat area. Very flat state. It's not... No, like, cool, epic mountains to climb or anything. So no cool hikes, I'm more just walking. Highlands and Isles. Okay, I'll keep that in mind actually, because I am curious. Once again, I've never been like outside of the US before. Scotland seems like a very nice place. I'd love to check it out. I just hope they're fine with a tourist like me, just walking around. Gotta get back to work. Gotta stop getting distracted. Where is this? Skirt 2. Oh yeah, you're not curved yet. I gotta turn you to a curve. Alright. I haven't made breakfast for myself in a while. I've been making breakfast for like midnight snacks though. Like not yesterday, but a couple days ago I made like 15 pancakes. They weren't very good, they were mediocre pancakes. I'm not a very good cook. They were fine pancakes. Like, you wouldn't go crazy for them, but you also wouldn't hate them. I don't know, I really like pancakes. They're very, very good. Oh dear. That's not right. I don't want it to look like that. I guess you have to be in the back. No, where are you supposed to be? Yeah, that's proper food prep. I don't do proper food prep. Proper. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't do proper food prep. I just cook it. And then I eat it. And then that's the end. I mean, if I wanted to eat like breakfast really fast, speedy, I'll probably just make like oatmeal or something, because that takes like 5 minutes. Even less, actually, if you throw it into the microwave. Some oatmeal, and then that's it. I mean, then again, I don't really eat breakfast, usually. I like breakfast food, I don't really eat breakfast. Now, where are you supposed to be? You dip down like that, and then you curve like this. If I just make you normal, why? How do you look? This confounds me. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's like having leftovers, basically. Like, I like making burritos and tacos, and then I usually have like ground beef left over. So I just throw that in the fridge. Be like, you know what? Not fridge, freezer. That's for later. It's for later. Yeah. Thinking about it like that makes it a whole lot easier. Because I'm always like, should I make something now that I'm gonna have later? Eh. Also, I'm not really in a situation where I need to prep. I could spend like 5 hours trying to make a food. Like, I don't need to. When I start college, it might be a different story. Why aren't you working the way I want you to? It's making me sad. I think my house is haunted. My closet just opened on its own. Oh dear. In my peripheral vision, I just saw my closet slowly opening. I mean, no one's in there. I look over, I check. There's like no one. But it just started opening. That's hilarious. Lovely. Very lovely. Go away, ghost. I'm busy. I have things to do. Like, I'm still trying to figure out where this is supposed to go. Like, where are you? What are you doing? Listen. If the ghost wants to, you know, be nice and silent, I guess I won't invade it. If he wants to talk to me, then, they can wait after the stream. They can wait after the stream. I'm busy. I have to lock in. I have to do this. Chug some tea. Lock in tea. Ugh. It's so cold. Ugh. Okay. I have to make this work. Work it shall. I just have to see which one actually works. I think Y might actually be the only one where it actually works, but it's like, it's not aligning the way I want it to. Which is making it like 10 times harder to figure out where it needs to be in order to actually properly align. And you know, can't have that, it just makes it so much more harder. Like, why must you do this to me? Like, okay, I guess you should be right there, but like, you're not really working the way I want you to. Okay, hold on, I think I got it. I do have it. It's just being mean to me. What I gotta do is I gotta grab this and make it thinner. That way it has more curve, so it doesn't stretch out all weird. Yeah. That works. That works fine. And we'll merge it, so then it actually subdivides. You know what? Fucking sure. Sure, man. I'm half tempted to just save this for later, do it in another stream. Just comfort myself with the fact that I did not finish this in a single stream like I thought I would. Another stream, do it later. Which, you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing it another stream. Gives me more time to prepare and think of ways to do it. Instead, I can focus on other stuff like the texture, which I will do right now. Hello, hair. Alright. I'll actually shove this in the assets, along with the heart. And nothing else. What I have to think about, what I have to make my #1 priority, is making it look stylistic, so then it's interesting. Because if it's not, it won't be interesting. And we need it to be interesting, to be cool, and awesome. It looks actually really good, like, already. Like, I think it looks nice. I'll just throw in some, like, a bit of lighting here just to see what it looks like in render. Like, it doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. Certainly one of the better models I made. An emote. Interesting. Yeah. I swear, streaming is like, I stream and I'm like way less, like, I can do a lot less. It's like working in a group project, but half the time you're just messing around with your friends, not doing any of the work. And then you're like 5 hours in and you're not done yet. Thank you. Thank you. What I do want to do is work on the skin. Please don't crash. Okay, there we go. Skin. How am I going to do the skin? The skin will be... It's gonna be a color. I think I'm just gonna eyeball the color, actually. I'm gonna eyeball it. Well, first of all, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to turn this off. And we're going to ball it. Actually, no, we're gonna keep the principle. We keep it. What I have to do is go over here to the normals and change it. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so I'm going to do it first in base color so I can actually see it. I'm genuinely so not good at doing normals. I'm not good at it at all. But I think I got it. I think I'll figure it out. So I want to use this to make it look painted. Like using it like as a way to make it look interesting and painted and cool. The Veroni texture, one of my favorites. Personal favorites. I can make it like kind of like this, so it's like kind of weirdly like faded in, kind of paintish, if I had to point it out. Normalize doesn't do anything. No, I want random. I want randomness. Randomness is very important. Same with the scale. Alright. So having it like this is good. We like it. It's good. Muy bien. Maybe make it 4D just to see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. But I genuinely don't remember how to do normals. It's kind of making me mad. I could do height. I could just make it affect the height. Like, okay. I know how to do models. I'm very fine at modeling. I will start to cry and turn to a sad little sack of rat piss the moment we start getting into shading and like materials and all that. You are already asking too much of me. You know what? We ball. We keep moving forward even if it hurts. And it does. A lot. I just want to see what it looks like if I use... not displacement, just normals. I use a normal map for strength. That's not the right one. I just want height. I want height. That's what I was looking for. Bump. I was looking for bump. I forgot what it was called. And I just remove it from base color. What does it look like? It just looks like they're cracked. Like an egg. I mean, at least I know how to make an egg thing, but this isn't exactly what I was going for. Great. Don't know how to do it. What if I just like... chick, chick, you know? See, if we plug it into enough things, it might start working. I mean, I guess... I guess that's one way to do it. I mean, I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I don't know. Might look a bit wrong there. Yeah, same here. Looks a bit strange. A little flat there, huh? Yeah. Youch. Alright. I have to think about this a different way. How do I get the thing to basically replace the normals? Oh, great, amazing, beautiful thing. How do I do this? Shit. Why didn't I think of this? Perfect. This is not gonna work. What does it look like if I turn on cycles? This might actually break my thing, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh dear. Help! Okay. Jesus Christ. This is not a good idea to put on cycles, but you know what? Ladybug. Ladybug. Oh dear. Alright. That didn't work. I'm honestly just trying new stuff right now. I've never, like, messed around with normals as much as I have today. It's a new experience. I really could just, like, go online and, like, download a plugin that probably does all this automatically. But that's what quitters do. You know? That's what quitters do. That's what people who are quitting do. And I ain't no quitter. I ain't no quitter. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it good. I'm gonna be great. I just kind of gotta figure out everything else. I could do displacement, but that might not be what I'm looking for. So I guess the only way to figure it out is to just test it out. Well, yeah, I don't think that's what I'm looking for either. I'm sorry for messing up her face so much, but it has to happen. You know what? Some ideas just don't go working. Either I gotta change up my plan or I got to give up. And Mama didn't raise no quitter, but I'm kind of thinking about quitting. We switched to a different idea. We'll just do something I'm good at. Like, toon shading. Everyone likes toon shading, and surely it's not gonna cause me immense struggle. Oh, beloved diffuse. I need help. Shaded RGB. Color ramp. With a mix. B. Along the surface. That is a multiply. Yeah. And then I just do a constant. Gonna take a while to load. Okay. And then, yeah. I know what I'm doing. It does look a bit strange, but you know how it is. You know how it is. I'll just start applying this to all skin, because it is just skin. Hey, if I do actually like figure out how to do paint, I can just switch it, and it should work. Can I grab the hand? Where is the hand? Hold on. Hands! I also need to put on the legs as well. I think that's all the visible skin. Did you clip me? I mean, you know what? Yeah. I assumed you clipped the part where I said about mom raising a quitter. I am such an inspiration. Everyone looks up to me. Me included. It looks kind of creepy. It looks a little creepy, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. If you think about quitting, you're wrong. Try again. No quitting. What I think I'm gonna do is not what I was thinking, actually. I'm not gonna do what I was thinking. Because whatever I was thinking was wrong. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that a normal icy? Maybe I could actually do the paint thing I was thinking of. I'm holding on to false hope. I'm coping. I'm coping hard, but you know what? Sometimes coping leads to the best answer. Actually, I'm not even gonna use that. Oh, color ramp. Please work. Okay. It kind of yielded the same results, so it didn't work. But for a second, I thought that not the game, the Blender was just gonna crash on me, and that would have been really sad. It would have been horrible. You know what? I'll just save right now, actually, just to make sure. If it does crash, I'm not cooked. All the skin, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. What other colors are there that I gotta worry about? Get off the dingy grid. We don't need you. Alright. For this skin, I forgot about the red highlights. I think I'm just gonna forget about those, actually. We don't need them. There's the white, the reddish, the darkish red, a normal red, and the gray. The one orange in the eye. And, you know, yeah, the other eyes. Okay. It's a pretty easy to understand palette. I think I could figure it out. I think I could do some parts. I'll just make a... hold on. Hair will be different. Hair will be different. I think what I'm gonna do for the hair is I'm gonna do a... kind of a bump map with noise texture and just like stretch it a bunch so it has a bunch of lines on it to make it look like actually occupied and stuff. You know, like it has like a bunch of strands instead of just whatever it has, you know? And everything else is just going to be a certain color, and I'm just going to attribute it to that color. Like, this is just going to be the red color. It's going to be red. In fact, I will highlight it by making it red. I'll give it to everything that is red. These are red. All the bows are red. I know that. So all the bows need to be red. These red bows need to be red. People have said that to me before, and you know what? You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. Like, red bows being red? Ain't no way. Completely unheard of. Other things need to be red. Not this, because I'm gonna add like a texture to this. I think everything else should be fine in terms of being red. White is what I gotta focus on now. Just the color white. It's pretty self-explanatory, actually. I don't really gotta do much here. I just gotta actually give it the texture. If I do actually figure out how to do like the paint, which I'm probably gonna do like off stream so I can like focus like for real, I am probably going to easily be able to change it all to that type of paint. Because I do like the idea of having like a paint texture, you know? I think it'd be really fun and interesting, because a lot of my models already have the cell shading, but having that paint would just be so interesting. Plus, it'd make like animating it look so much more different. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just think it'd be really fun. I don't even need to explain it. It's gonna be fun, so it's gonna be good. Fun things are always good, unless it's drugs. That might be a line. That might be across the line. I think the hair is going to be a separate white because it's different, and we like different. We like different in here. These whites are the same. I think I made this white. Yeah. And the socks are attached to the shoes, so I'm not going to change them yet. The brown. It's not really brown. It's like reddish thing. I'm just gonna call it brown. It's like this color. It's like the color of the shoes. So I gotta change the shoes. I'll like add like the variation up here since this is socks. It has to be white. I'll add the white later. Same with these. Like they have the white thing, but they have the brown stuff on the ends, so I'll add that later. And this will be gray, so I'll make it gray. Gray. It's gonna look ugly for now. It's gonna look better later, you know? I swear. You can count on me. Or don't. I mean, you do you. What I gotta focus on now is the hair. Which I'll make a separate material for. Hair. I'll make it like black for now. Just black. I'll change it later when I actually work on it. But for now, really basic coloring. Just to make sure that I have all the materials like all spread out between different things. You know. It's easier to like work on it like this. Originally, my plan was to make everything up texture. That way it works easily in things like, you know, Gary's mod if you want to port it to Gary's mod. VR chat if you're a VR chatter. Or something like that. Because I always like adding at least a bit of like worky here, worky there type of thing. But you know. I'm lazy. And also I'm making this model for complete free. I can do whatever I want. I mean, I could have just made this model a little chibi thing. It would have taken less time. But I'm kind. I'm a kind soul, so I did it for realsies. Like a, you know, like a normal person. Oh yeah, I gotta add the skin to the ears. Because ears have skin too. Oh yeah, this. What color is it? It's gray. I'll make it the same gray as the wings. As for this, I will just name this pupils. I know they're probably not pupils. I'm pretty sure pupils are the black parts in your eyes and not the full eye, but you know, when you're making a model, you don't need to be right. You just need to know what you're on about. And once you know what you're on about, you'll be great. Believe in yourself. And your superstitions. I believe that the pyramids were built upside down and then they were flipped magically via the usage of cool epic stuff called big people. Some people call them titans. I actually do believe this, and you should totally believe in it too, 100%. And if you don't believe in it, you're wrong. I'm lying, by the way. I think I should make it clear I'm talking like a fool right now. I know how the pyramids were made. I was there. They were not made upside down and then tilted by giants. I can confirm. Oh yeah, the glass heart. I gotta put this glass. I'll make it glass. The thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have this material on the inside that looks like it's like a liquid, but it's not a liquid, so I can save on like, conserve on like, make it not lag, basically. Make it not lag. A little bit. I wonder what would happen if I just suddenly started believing some like random conspiracy. Like some crazy thing. You know, my grandmother said the craziest thing while I was in like the, I don't know how to explain it, like the middle of the United States. We're in the middle of the United States, and we're like past these like mountains, you know, with the flat tops. I'm pretty sure they're called plateaus. I don't remember. My grandmother was like, you know, those are actually fermented tree stumps from back in the day, and I genuinely thought she was joking for a second. But then when she is actually being for real, I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know she'd actually believe that. I don't really blame her. She was raised in Mexico, you know. Education is a bit lacking when she was young. So, I don't blame her for believing something like that, but also she's so old. I'm shocked she believed it for so long. It's kind of funny though. I had to tell her they're normal mountains. Trees were pretty normal size back in the day. Actually, no, some of them were pretty big. I remember when I went up to Alaska, I saw some really big trees. No, not Alaska. It was Washington. Yeah. When I went there, there was some pretty big trees, like huge trees. Most of them get cut down though, because of, you know, wood. Yeah. My grandma's really nice. She's just kind of like, probably believes something really easily. Listen, if you tell her that, she might genuinely stop listening to what I say. 'Cause, you know, I try to be the voice of reason for her. If you tell her she's been right this entire time, she might roll with it. I'd have to do some extra convincing, so don't tell her. Don't tell her. It'd be really, really painful for me. Oh yeah, I gotta add more materials for the eyes. The eyes have to have its own material, since they're gonna be different. I did not mean to put the brown, I meant to put the eye. Yeah, okay. The eyes have the things. Wait a minute. There's eyes in the hair as well. I gotta add those. And a bow? Jesus, there's so much to this character design. Okay. She isn't that dumb. I think she knows. I think... Now you got me questioning. I'm sure she knows that suns are stars. I'm sure of it. But there's a very real chance that she doesn't. That kind of scares me a little bit. that kind of worries me. I'll teach her the truth. Everything will be okay. Alright, I gotta shove, yeah. I think the next time I ask, she, like, calls me. Actually, no, I'll do it on Thanksgiving, because I'm visiting on Thanksgiving. But, next time I see her, I'll ask her what the sun is. And if she says stars, we'll be safe. We'll be safe. We'll be okay. After that, I'll probably mention what she said. It'd be really great. I'm going to temporarily remove this material from this eye real quick, so that it doesn't copy itself a bunch when I throw it up on the hair. Oh dear. Please remove yourself, hair. I need to figure out what these eyes need to go. One eye, two eye, and three eye. Grab one of these bows, bring them up here, be a part of this eye. Like so. Like this. Alright. Make sure there are no multiples of these materials. Because if there are, it would be very sad. I think my model is lagging a little bit. There we go. Nope. Still a little slow. Ah, it's fine. Can't model on Blender without a few issues on other programs. It's kind of what you need. I'll give these things their materials, and then I'll like layer them right on the hair. Cause yeah, some of these ain't right here. Some things ain't right here. Push this out like this. Push this out like this. Wait, is that even right? No, it isn't. It's not even right. Damn it. How about like this? Is that better? That's better. And then just kind of shove the bow on haphazardly, like you don't care. Yeah, that works. These are all right. Yeah, I did it. It isn't looking bad. It's actually looking pretty fine, the model. I'm quite proud of my progress. Yeah. This is really good. I am gonna end the stream though, because it is like 3 a.m. and if I stay up anymore, I'm probably gonna like wake up at like 2 p.m. and I always feel horrible when I wake up at 2 p.m. Yeah. Everyone have a really good rest of your day or night. And if you are going, if it is night and you do start going to sleep, don't let the bugs get you. Don't let them get you. And I'll definitely check out your VODs, actually. I definitely am going to go check those out, because that sounds... I don't know. I'm really interested in what your art is. So I'll check it out. Might even follow you. Actually, you know what? I might as well. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone. Adios. Actually, you know what? First of all, I'm going to chug the rest of my tea. Good night, everyone. Or good morning. Or good afternoon. Adios.